So last time I did one of these, you guys apparently really liked it, and it was mad funny, you guys said. Then I thought to myself, why not do it a second time? Because you know, it's always funnier the second time. So the title of this video is correct. We are going to rank enemies by how well they can be a DJ. I know this still looks bad, but I swear to you, I still have ideas. But before we get into this video, guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. So we are back at this awesome tier list that has every single entity. We are going to only be interacting with the physical enemies that you fight throughout the entirety of ULTRAKILL, not any other thing, and how well they can be a DJ. But first, let's do one thing. I know I said we're not gonna rank V1, but V1, if I were to rank it, it would depend entirely on you, because V1 is a robot you actually play as. So comment down below how good of a DJ you would be.
Engagement farming is that easy, bro.
First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. This guy does not have arms, so he can't do shit unless he works with his feet, which I doubt he can even do that. This guy looks like he has such tiny brains that he's not even gonna be able to use his feet correctly. So this guy goes in F. I'm sorry that you get the same treatment again. Now a Stray. Well, I have a lot to say about you. We already know that this guy's an absolute bitch who starts running for his life, or her life, the second you get 2 meters in its vicinity, or her vicinity. So what I imagine is that this guy not only sucks in the game, but also is gonna suck at everything else, like the grilled cheese video. So I imagine this guy has shit music taste as well, and he's gonna be a bad DJ. I fucking hate this guy. This guy is useless, worthless, everything else less, with the exception of the Stray in the playable Stray mod. So you go in the F tier. Fuck you. A Schism. Okay, we gotta do some analyzing here. First of all, this guy is not in the best shape, and one of his hands is just a cannon. But on the plus side, 2 of his arms are on the same side. So imagine at the DJ disc, he can do twice the shit that normal DJs can do to one disc. And not only that, he can use like the very tip of his cannon arm to make different noises with the other discs. So like, if we assume this guy has good taste and knows what he's doing, this guy can absolutely dominate the table because of the reasons that I just stated. So this guy goes in the A tier, I guess. If you're gonna be telling me that this is stupid, the topic of this video is stupid, so it checks out. And Morris, well, listen, this guy has like 6 semi-invisible spider arms, so... Okay, actually I forgot to say this before the video begins, but let's assume that every enemy knows what they're doing at a DJ table, except the Stray. So this guy also has 6 semi-invisible arms. I imagine he can really do some funky shit on the DJ table. So I'm gonna put him in S tier as well, because of the absolute control over everything. Now a Sword Machine, since my grilled cheese video, I was informed that these guys are actually pretty smart and not as dumb as I imagined them to be. I guess I can put him in like B tier. I don't imagine this guy can do anything special at the DJ table. He's just gonna be playing normally, so it's gonna be decent, I guess, so it fits in B. Now an Andre, if we assume that this guy is as good he is at using a DJ table as he is good at balling, he is gonna be good at using a DJ. Did that wording even make sense? I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. You got it. Now this guy who is as tall as Shaquille O'Neal, but it is very skinny, so I'm gonna assume that this guy is gonna struggle to move the little scales or discs at the fucking DJ table, so this guy is gonna be struggling. You go in the C tier. You malnourished piece of shit. A drone has no arms, it's just a little ball, so it goes in the F tier. It can't do anything. A street cleaner, I imagine, is just gonna be also as good as the Sword Machine because, well, it doesn't have any special gimmick. It's just a normal guy with a flamethrower. Cancerous rodent is just a mouse. Very cancerous rodent is just a mouse, but very, I guess. Hideous mass. Okay, hold up. I'm pretty sure this guy has arms. Like, let me take a look. Oh, this guy only has 2 arms. Why did I think this guy has 4 arms? This guy can barely do anything. Maybe he's gonna use one of his feet or something. The same disadvantage as a filth, except bigger. So, probably goes to the D tier. V2 the first. Well, for one, it's a robot. It could have been programmed to be a good DJ. I guess it's gonna have the same programming as the other guys in here, so I'm gonna put it in B. V2 the second. Now you gotta consider that because his arm is another arm, maybe he's not used to that yet, so it's gonna have less control over his arm and ultimately over the DJ table, so I'm gonna put it in C. No. fuck, no, wait. Now, what about a soldier? A soldier has one arm, I think. Yeah, the other one is a cannon. But we know that soldiers are better versions of Stray. So they are definitely gonna be good, you know, because one of his arms is a cannon, is gonna have less control over the DJ table. So this goes in the D tier. Now a Mind Flayer, okay, let's let go of the joke that the Mind Flayer goes in S tier in every tier list for once and actually analyze this. You know, the Mind Flayer just has the vibe of absolutely dominating at a club with a DJ table. And also, let's think about this. Look at the wiring that she has. I believe she can do cool shit with these. So that is the reason why I'm putting her in the A tier. Now, the corpse of King Minos. This guy is a corpse controlled by parasites. Parasites, I reckon, don't have a good music taste and probably gonna be confused as hell when they see a DJ table, so this goes in F tier. And also, even if this guy would have a mind of its own, he is too big to use one. So Minos Prime, first of all, he used to be human and then he became a prime soul. So this guy at his prime is definitely gonna be a great DJ. So this goes in like A tier. I would put him in S tier, but I have no idea if he is really that good at using a DJ table. You know, we're going off speculations here, and nowhere in his lore says that this guy would be good at being a DJ. It actually says that for nobody. Flesh Prison is just a stasis guy. He cannot even move. Goes in F tier. The Flesh Prison's eyeballs, out of the question. They're just eyeballs. Now let's go into a little bit of storytelling right now. Little Gabriel Non-Racist was going to a club as his first time being a DJ, and his first time didn't go well. So this guy went into the C tier. But then Gabriel Racist Mode became so upset at the first time that he strived to be the best, and then he trained so hard to be the greatest DJ, and he became on par with Morris. You see what I'm getting at? Did you guys get it? Yeah, I feel like this is the shit that would happen if this guy were to try to be a DJ. So yeah, Gabriel the first goes in C, Gabriel the second would go in S. A virtue, what is the virtue gonna do? Cast the light of Allah on the DJ table and it's gonna magically play music? No, not happening. F tier, you have no arms. The Stalker, I feel like if this guy for once in his life lets go of that sand canister, is gonna be really good at annoying people with the DJ table, because this guy is already good at annoying people with that sand canister. So it's gonna be in D tier, but my god, this guy's gonna be very good at annoying people with terrible music on purpose. Sisyphean Insurrectionist surprisingly can't see and only has one arm, one long arm with giant fingers. I mean, look, this guy has frighteningly long fingers, dude. So like, imagine what this guy can do with those separate fingers. I mean, his hand alone is big enough for the DJ table, so he's gonna have control over the DJ hill with one hand alone. So this guy goes in like C tier, I guess. Not gonna be good, but it's not gonna be terrible either. Sisyphus Prime, you know, for some reason, I just know this guy emanates the aura of him being good at being a DJ. I'm not gonna lie. He just looks like he has it in him. So I'm gonna put him in S tier, because okay, his theme is a banger. Flesh Panopticon, same deal as Flesh Prison. Flesh Panopticon's yellow eyeball, same deal as the regular eyeball of Flesh Prison. The Mysterious Knight and Owl guy. They are two people, and the owl might be a bird, but they can use their brains together to perform well on the DJ table. So these guys are gonna be 2 in 1, so they are gonna be good. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. A sentry is just gonna look at the DJ table. It's gonna be useless as shit. An idol is just a statue. Goes to the F tier. Now a ferryman, you're gonna have to listen to what I'm about to say. We know very well that ferryman is an absolute sweat in everything, including making a grilled cheese from that one video. And if we go to this specific custom level, and at this specific point, you will see that the ferryman is the DJ here. Look at this man, and hear this OSD. Yeah, this guy can absolutely dominate in the club. And also, let me get the secret. Thank you. So yeah, as you saw, this guy's literally in a custom level doing it. So I'm gonna put him in S tier. And then we have the mannequin. So these guys are very fast, so they're gonna be able to do some wacky shit to the music that they're playing, and even some diabolical moves to make the soundtrack go even faster or sound better or whatever. So for that reason, they can perform well, so they go in the B tier. The big cow is just a cow. It can't do much. It's just gonna stank all over the club if it goes to 1. So not gonna be a good DJ, man. I'm sorry. Big Johnny Nator, I have no idea. This guy has like the same AI as V2. Gonna go to the same tier as V2, but on C, not B, because it's annoying. The gutter tank, we gotta look at his arms first, see what he can do. One of his arms is just a minigun and the other is always holding the shield, so he has only one functional arm. So it's gonna perform mid, is gonna go to the D tier, not gonna be very well. Man, this is a complicated tier list. This is one of the hardest tier lists I've ever done in my life. Gutter tank, it's built to be better than gutter men. So you know what move I'm about to pull off here? I mean, it's the same deal as this guy. One of his arms is an entire weapon, and the other one is the only functioning one, but it's performed to counter Gutterman, so it's just gonna be better by nature. It's gonna be a tier above Gutterman. A puppet that we see in 7-3 only. This guy is just liquid. If he just touches the DJ table, the liquid's gonna go into the DJ table and absolutely ruin it. It's gonna break the whole machine, so it's gonna be F tier. A Benjamin is very gigantic, but we could look at it at another way. This guy has an entire city on him, right? So what's to state that this guy didn't have an entire club on him? So he's controlling the entire club, not just a DJ table. He can absolutely run his own party and nobody can say shit about it. And if this guy has good music taste, he's gonna manipulate the entire lighting and everything in his favor. So it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous to be in this guy's club. So it's gonna be an S tier. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the Leviathan. It's just a worm, goes in the F tier, like here or something. And as I am looking right now, I am not missing anything else, and everything here is either not an enemy that you fight in the levels, or they are just variants of the normal enemies that you fight. So yeah, this is how enemies are ranked in my opinion, based on how well they can be a DJ. I believe my reasonings were illogical enough because this video is also illogical. It's purely off of speculations, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was silly enough, because that's what I aimed it to be. And before I end this video, shout out to my channel members. Really appreciate all of y'all. And if you got this far in this video, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. And if you haven't watched the grilled cheese video, what are you doing? Go back and watch it. It's great. I did a lot more mental gymnastic over there than here, dude. Go watch it, please.